Any plans for Friday night?
You can party.
I know how to throw one hell of a party.
We got a party now!
I'm ready to party.
Okay, party people, start the party.
Let's party.
We gotta get all dolled up for a party.
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 Party. Party.
Party. Party.
Enjoy your last look at my ass, because I'm going to party it off.
Everybody knows it's party time.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Burt Reynolds, who passed away yesterday at the age of 82, had a huge career. But even with his impressive resume, he turned down some of the most famous movie roles of all time. In his memoir, But Enough About Me, Reynolds said he turned down the role of James Bond. His excuse, that the public wouldn't accept an American playing 007. Reynolds also turned down the role of Michael Corleone in The Godfather, but this is one he didn't regret. He acknowledged the rumor that Marlon Brando threatened to quit if Reynolds came on board. I was flattered that he was so upset, said Reynolds. He was also offered the role of Han Solo in Star Wars, but didn't want to play that kind of role at the time. Reynolds turned down Richard Gere's role in Pretty Woman and Jack Nicholson's role in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Other reported turndowns include Rosemary's Baby, MASH, Taxi Driver, and Rocky. Well, ESPN debuted on this day in 1979. Here's their original promo.
If you're a fan, what you'll see in the next minutes, hours, and days to follow may convince you you've gone to sports heaven. Beyond that blue horizon is a limitless world of sports, and right now you're standing on the edge of tomorrow. Sports, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with ESPN, the Total Sports Cable Network.
I was down at the Best Buy the other day, watching some TV, and they had a commercial for the Tempur-Pedic bed on there. How long has that thing been? You ever buy a Tempur-Pedic bed? I remember when they first come out, my buddy, you ought to get a Tempur-Pedic bed that conforms to you. I don't want to wake up next to the big dent I brought home the night before, all right? Good Lord, what'd I sleep with, a meteorite? Look at that thing there. Good Lord, forget extra sheets. I need a dent puller. That's what I need for that thing.
The woman who took a picture of the Cosby Show's Elvin working at Trader Joe's says she regrets her actions. However, she says she has absolutely no regrets about writing the anonymous New York Times op-ed about Trump. Republican Senator Duncan Hunter stole $250,000 of campaign contributions, including spending cash for 5 extramarital affairs, or as Republicans now call him, presidential material. Everyone wants to know who at the White House wrote that anonymous op-ed in the New York Times. Some believe that the author is Vice President Mike Pence because the article uses a certain fancy word that he likes. The fact that the article includes any fancy words pretty much rules out Kellyanne Conway. So far, all we know is the anonymous Times piece was not written by Melania because A, it did not plagiarize Michelle Obama, and B, Melania has not learned how to write while navigating around her new breast implants. Twitter has finally banned Alex Jones for abuse. Gosh, I wish I could do that too, said Alex Jones's penis. The NFL season opened last night with the Atlanta Falcons at the Philadelphia Eagles. It was exciting, scary, and emotional, and besides the national anthem, the game was pretty good too. The luxury fashion line Burberry announced that it will stop using real animal fur. The move follows a similar announcement made by the Muppets. Hong Kong now has more super-rich citizens than does New York City. Researchers made the calculation based upon how many cyclists reported being run over by a Rolls-Royce. Starbucks opens its first location in Italy today. They finally opened a store in a place where people actually know how to pronounce everything on the menu. A man in India used his head, literally, to crack 217 walnuts in 1 minute to earn his place in Guinness World Book of Records. When reached for comment about the new world record, the man said he has absolutely no recollection of the event. Time for Nobody Gives a F***. In the middle of the night in California, a mountain lion crashed through a living room window. The mountain lion immediately apologized to the homeowners when it realized that it was so drunk that it had mistaken their house for Johnny Depp's house. Hey, crazy unhinged actors, nobody gives a f***. UK authorities have determined that the nerve agent used to attack a former Russian spy was smuggled into the UK in a perfume bottle. Wow, a deadly nerve agent masquerading as perfume. It's called Axe body spray here. Hey, smelly stuff. Nobody gives a And according to a new report, some upscale hotels are now offering cannabis-infused room service items to maximize relaxation for guests. Or you could just go to any Days Inn and huff the drapes. Hey, weed hotels. Nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.